Good evening. Life is made of ever so many partings welded together, once said by Charles Dickens. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister met with the Medical Director of the Mayo Clinic Global Consulting. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, met today with the Medical Director of the Mayo Clinic Global Consulting, Dr. Brian Costello, at Gudaibiya Palace. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister commended the Kingdom's efforts in advancing Bahrain's healthcare sector, which supports the Kingdom's comprehensive development led by His Majesty the King. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister met with the President and Chief Operating Officer of Crypto.com. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, met today with the President and Chief Operating Officer of Crypto.com, Eric Anziani, at Gudaibiya Palace. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad emphasized the Kingdom's commitment to advancing the financial services and digital technology sectors, both of which are priorities that contribute to supporting the Kingdom's comprehensive development under the leadership of His Majesty the King. Prime Minister of Kurdistan visits Perling Pass Museum. Masroor Barzani, Prime Minister of Kurdistan region, visited the Perling Pass Museum at the Perling Testimony of an Island Economy site in Muharraq. During the visit, the delegation took a tour of the museum's collection, featuring rare exhibits of some of the Bahrain's oldest pearls, including artifacts from the Dilmun and Tailus periods preserved in the Bahrain National Museum's collection. The display also included a selection of pearls associated with renowned Bahraini and international jewelry houses. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
Our skin is the mirror of our soul. Our skin is our largest sensory organ. Our skin needs a healthy microbiome balance. This is regulated by its pH value, which protects the skin from pathogens, cold and ultraviolet rays. Sebamed protects your skin.
Welcome back. On Human Rights Day, NIHR Chief, respecting and protecting human rights is integral to Bahrain's heritage, he said. Ali Ahmed Al-Darazi, chairman of the National Institution for Human Rights (NIHR), emphasized that respect for and protection of human rights is an integral part of Bahrain's cultural and humanitarian heritage, which has enhanced its position as a global model in respecting human rights. On the occasion of Human Rights Day, Al-Darazi highlighted Bahrain's significant progress in promoting and protecting human rights through its comprehensive development process. Information Minister attended Arab Information Ministers Executive Council meeting in Abu Dhabi. Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Naimi, Minister of Information, participated in the 20th session of the Executive Office of the Arab Information Ministers Council hosted in Abu Dhabi, UAE. The session was chaired by Salman bin Yusuf Al Dusari, Saudi Minister of Media and Chairman of the Executive Office. Dr. Al Naimi highlighted the visionary leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the directives of the government led by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He emphasized Bahrain's commitment to fostering Arab solidarity and strengthening cooperation among Arab countries across all domains as reflected in the outcomes of the 33rd Arab Summit, the Bahrain Summit. Bahrain and India held 4th High Joint Commission meeting. Bahrain and India held the 4th ministerial meeting of their High Joint Commission chaired by Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Bahrain, and Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, Minister of External Affairs of India. The session commenced with a bilateral meeting between the two foreign ministers who reviewed the long-standing historical ties between Bahrain and India. Discussions focused on strengthening our cooperation across various fields to meet shared aspirations as well as exchanging views on regional and international issues, particularly developments in the Middle East and their implications for global and regional stability. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Club English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Bashina Sultana. Good night.